Right now, the Web3 job market is shrinking. Major cryptocurrency exchanges and blockchain foundations have been actively downsizing, letting go of significant portions of their staff in recent months. Look at the data platform Dune Analytics. They recently let go of 25% of their team, restructuring around leaner, AI-driven operations. That is a sharp contrast to the hype era of 2021. 5 years ago, simply putting the acronym NFT or the word blockchain on a resume was often enough to land a high-paying role. Shubhada Pandey, the founder of the career hub ArtOfBlockchain.club, has been tracking this exact shift. After analyzing hundreds of hiring threads, her diagnosis is clear. AI is not entirely replacing Web3 jobs, but it is radically raising the standard for what a sustainable role actually looks like. In a lean, highly automated economy, relying on outdated buzzwords makes you noise. To survive, professionals have to shift their strategy to providing undeniable proof. A lot of candidates assume that buying a generic blockchain certification will easily get them past a recruiter's initial screening process. Look at this hiring funnel based on Pandey's data. Certifications only account for 10% of a hiring decision, barely passing the first filter. Founders actually demand proof of work, specific GitHub commits, test coverage, and the ability to reason through smart contract audits. A certificate proves that you paid for a course. A public commit history proves you can actively build and solve complex problems on-chain. This demand for specificity means that calling yourself a general blockchain developer has become an immediate red flag to serious Web3 teams. In the Web3 tech stack, the top half is the application layer track. These engineers focus on user-facing technology, writing Solidity smart contracts and React interfaces. Below is the protocol layer track. This requires deep infrastructural knowledge, coding in Rust, and understanding Ethereum virtual machine internals. Selecting a specific lane signals to founders exactly where you fit in their limited payroll budget. Even with a specialty, developers face a very real fear. Artificial intelligence can now generate basic smart contracts and standard code output almost instantly. So how do you stay employable? Panda advises candidates to stop competing with AI on the volume of code they can output and start competing on validation. Top professionals are stepping into the role of human validator. They let the AI write the base code, but then apply their engineering judgment to test for fatal security flaws and bad trust assumptions. AI can write the logic, but Web3 companies will only pay top dollar for the human who can guarantee that logic won't be hacked and drained of funds. This focus on security changes the entire hiring process. In Web3, the final interview is rarely a standard coding test. It is a test of engineering maturity and risk awareness. One of Pandey's key strategies is for candidates to ask founders difficult questions about their projects, specifically regarding their internal security audit budgets and token vesting schedules. Asking about an audit budget proves to a hiring manager that you understand the operational reality and the financial risk of deploying code on-chain. Asking these specific, risk-based questions flips the power dynamic in the room. You stop sounding like a desperate applicant and start sounding like a strategic partner. The industry has matured into a quiet digital economy, integrating directly with traditional business. Treating a Web3 job as a get-rich-quick scheme is a guaranteed path to rejection in 2026. Access and opportunity in this new environment are strictly gatekept by undeniable competence and verifiable proof. By stripping away the noise of generic buzzwords and providing human-validated, specialized proof, professionals become an indispensable asset to the future internet.